This is a recent bench press workout I did in preparation for a competition I have in which I'm going to wear a bench press shirt. Um, as I warm up, I start off raw and then I gradually put on a Widowmaker, which is a version of a slingshot to help get a little explosion out of the bottom and protect my chest, and also give me kind of a bridge between the feeling of bench pressing with no additional equipment and bench pressing with a shirt, which is dramatically different. It's like a high jump versus a pole vault, just a totally different event, but I have to transition between that to warm up my joints and muscles. So that was 505, and now I'm up to 605 here. And the same thing is the point is to kind of bring it down under control, touch the chest, and explode. I'm showing both a full speed and a quarter speed of each lift so I can kind of have a little more time to talk and show you what I'm doing here. But the goal on a lot of these is to be able to control the weight down, touch, and in a competition, pause until you get a press signal and press it straight up to the top with your elbows locked. Easier said than done sometimes, especially when you're battling with the equipment, which is very, I guess, finicky and trying to make sure you get the bar exactly where you want it and your elbows in the right position, because you can get a lot of help from the shirt or no help at all, depending on how you lower the bar and the control you have of it. This was 804, and you see I missed that lift, and I learn a lot sometimes from my misses. So we talk about it and figure out what happened. As I slow this one down here, what you'll see is as I'm bringing the bar down towards my chest, and I'm trying to push my elbows out and stretch the chest plate on the shirt, and to get myself in a position with my elbows under the bar so I can explode. But right near the bottom, you can see the bar shifts down towards my belly a little bit before it touches. And what that does is, in an effort to touch my chest because it was difficult getting the bar down, I cheated and pushed the bar towards my belly because it was less resistance that way. But that also hurt me because then there was no power to push the bar off my belly at the bottom. It needs to be in the right spot. So by trying to make it easy on myself and touch the bar easier, I also missed all the benefit of the shirt. So we went up to 848 here was the next lift, and we're trying to do the same thing. And very similarly, I just kind of got myself in the wrong spot. I'm trying to stabilize things, again, as you watch me slow it down, trying to be nice and stable. I'm trying to control the bar as I feel the pressure build in my face and my body. And it feels like it's going to crush you, but at the same time, it's hard to hold it in the right spot to get it to touch in the right place. So I finally get down there and I give a little push, but I got it almost all the way up. I couldn't quite lock it out, and I was just pretty frustrated at that moment. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. The day definitely wasn't going the way I liked, but we talked about it a little bit, and I decided I still having trouble touching, so I'm going to go up to 870 like I planned and try to control the bar down a little bit better and to get it into the right position. And you can't really tell on this full speed rep, but I couldn't quite touch. I had made an adjustment with the shirt that made it give me a little more pop out of the bottom, but it was harder to touch my chest with it, and that threw me off. As I go down and get really near the chest, you might not be able to see it, but I get to where I don't think it's going to go. I'm not going to touch it, so I just try to reverse and get a little leg drive and push it all the way to the top. The problem is when the bar is not touching your chest, you don't get any push into the bar. The bar just moves, up or down and out of the groove, and you lose all the power you would have had. So once I finally start pushing it, it's just, no, it's not there. It leans off to the right a little bit. An overall pretty sad day.